Okay, Shanna, I forgot to show you my favorite part of the game. And I also forgot to tell you something. If you decide to get the game and play it, the world that you want to be on is going to be Ferguson's Crossing, I think it is, because that's the world I'm on, and that is where you would want to play. We're going to do some of our storyline, which is my favorite part of the game, and you can see what your storyline quest is up here at the top if you have one going on, which you should have one. And those elements that you chose at the beginning when you chose your character, they will decide. Good Lord, I'm in a higher level area. They will decide what kind of storyline quest you go on. And if you will look, another thing, I haven't been to this place before. You see my map is all blurry over here because I haven't been there. But this little green thing is where I have to go to get my storyline quest. And when I was talking about hearts before, that heart's empty because I haven't done that quest yet. So I am going to try to make it over to my storyline portal without being killed by any of these higher level moobs. And there it is. It's going to ask you if you want to enter the instance. Yes, you do. And there's going to be a lot of fighting I'll probably cut out, but I wanted to show you how the storyline went. It's really interesting, and some of it's funny and some of it's sad. It just depends on what. The last few I've done were funny, but it depends on what.
Landon's still following us. Are you sure you want to do this to me?
Absolutely. Never been more sure of anything in my life.
It just depends on what characteristics for your character you've chosen.
Commander Landon won't give up, will he? He'll keep searching for me until I'm dead. The Order of Whispers can protect me, but only if they lock me up like a prisoner. I'm tired of being someone else's pawn. I can't live like that. It's time to stop running.
The Order is willing to relocate you to me. We can give you a new life.
Do you really think there's anywhere in Tyria that my father can't reach? He even has spies in the Black Citadel. Anyway, what good would a new life be while the dragons destroy Tyria? I can't just sit idle while the world burns.
So what are you going to do, Demi?
I know I could go into the Chantry and vanish anyway. Or the Order could bring 100 agents out here to kill Landon and his men. Neither of those things will set me free. I have to stand up to Landon myself. I have to show my father that he can't manipulate me.
I think you're right, Demi. It's time for you to make a stand. Tybalt and I will help you.
Okay, so I've got to go speak with Demi. It tells you up here what you have to do to complete your quest.
Talk to me.
Okay, now I gotta go speak to me. It's lagging bad tonight because there's a lot of people playing it Saturday night.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Prepare the ambush for the ministry.
Got a moment? If you're fighting, you'll need a weapon. Take my rifle. Ever fire one?
Ben tried to show me once and I nearly shot his ear off.
You're gonna be just fine, kiddo. bastard! Here they come. Commander Landon and his bully boys.
I'm ready.
And then you're gonna fight some people.
When you stand with the Order of Whispers, never stand
Oh, where
alone.
are they?
There's nowhere left to run, Lady Beetlestone. Surrender or die. Did you think you could hide from me on some remote island? You're under arrest, Lady Beetlestone.
Tell my father I'm not his little girl anymore. I'm free, Landon. Free of him, and free of you.
Lady Beetlestone, if you think a few apple barrels will stop me, you're going to be disappointed.
Landon, you've got 2 disappointments coming. First, Demi's not going back with you. Second, these aren't apple barrels.
These spies have had a terrible influence on me. Especially ones like this filthy, crippled char and his flunky.
My name is Tybalt Leftpaw, Lightbringer of the Order of Whispers, and that's Agent
Landon,
to
you dog. Tell my father that you failed. I'll never let you capture me alive.
I die for Kryta.
That was fun. That wasn't very hard. Sometimes
I
they...
can't thank you two enough. You saved my life, and you've given me purpose. I'll never be a pawn again. I'm going to join the Order of Whispers and become a real operative. In time, I'll do what you do. Help to save the world.
Aww.
You'll be a great agent someday, Demi. For now, the information you can give the Order will save a lot of lives. Head into the cave. There's a Lightbringer inside waiting for you. Maybe we'll meet again someday.
Tybalt, I think I still owe you an apple cider.
That you do, buddy. But we've got one last thing on our agenda. The Preceptors have asked to see you.
The Preceptors? Who are they?
The 3 Preceptors lead the Order. They work for the Master of Whispers. His identity is kept secret to protect us all. If they want to see you, it must be big. But don't worry. I'll be by your side.
Okay, well that was the end of that part. It wasn't very hard. Sometimes they are very hard. I guess that's lucky for recording purposes. But sometimes it takes a really long time to complete these tasks. And after you finished one, it'll go to another. And it'll show you, like right here it says 39 and I'm a level 41. That 39 is whatever the best level for you to be at when you complete it. So I'm a little bit behind. So I think I'm going to actually put this on first because it's my favorite part of Guild Wars. Alrighty. Well, this is a pretty place. I haven't been here before. I hope nothing kills me. Hello, Shanna. I am going to give you a brief overview of Guild Wars 2. It is literally one of the most beautiful games I have ever played. Well, one of the most beautiful MMOs. There are some other games that I've played that are pretty good. But you travel around just like you normally would in places. I mean,
I need dwarven artifacts. Any you can find would be much appreciated.
You can fight random things that show up. I am a Norn Ranger, so I'm using bows. And you can switch between your armor. I mean, between your weapons, but both of my weapons are bows. And you can collect stuff. He didn't give me anything good. But, when you go to a different area, they don't have quests like they do in regular MMOs or a lot of games. You have these hearts. I don't think I see any empty hearts on my map right now, but it'll be empty, and once you complete the task that the person in the heart wants you to do, it fills up. And also these big orange circles are events that happen randomly throughout the different places, and you can choose to participate in those or not. I don't know what's going on over here. I saw a lot of people a minute ago going over there. So, and you can wander just about anywhere, and you can collect things, and you can craft and build things. You can choose a profession, but it's a really good game. I don't know if your computer will run it. I could give you some specs to tell you what you need to run it, but you can also go to a website. I don't want to mess with wasps. I want to show you some underwater, because I really like the underwater. You have your own set of underwater weapons. Like, I'm gonna shoot him with some piranhas. And you have, well, mine has a pet. Not all things have pets, but mine has a pet. And you can do different attacks depending on what weapon you have equipped.
I need dwarven artifacts.
Oh.
Any you can find would be much appreciated.
Shut up about your dwarven artifacts. Let's see. There's some kind of event going on over here. Let's see what's going on. And it'll tell you up here what events are happening. Collect dwarven artifacts. Well, he's just telling me that. And there's some people over here playing. And you can play with people or you don't have to. You can help people out or you can leave them alone. Whichever one you want to do. If you're a ranger, you can switch out your pets. Like my aquatic pets are Bill O'Reilly. What is he? He's a drake of some sort. And I've got a bear. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a bear. You can switch them out and use different pets. And he's a Yogi Bear. Cause I'm a dork. And then on your own land, if I can get up on here. Anywhere. I'm gonna go over here. But as you can see, it's just really beautiful. I mean, the scenery is beautiful. The gameplay is wonderful. Every different weapon that you have different skills that you use and different spells that you do, and and that changes for every different character you are. There's some characters over here doing some stuff. Battling some pirates. And like I said, you can choose to help them or you can completely ignore them. Oh, a wasp.
Might makes me right.
Who are they fighting over here?
I need dwarven artifacts. Any you can find would be much appreciated.
Okay, I'm going to leave here and show you some different places. So if you want to move around, you travel by waypoints. And there's a huge map. I hadn't gotten anywhere close to completing the whole thing. There are cities. Here, let's see. This is Lion's Arch. This is like a port city. And you pay to go. It takes a moment to load. But you go through, like in World of Warcraft, you flew to different places on zeppelins or bats or things like that, or you could get your own flying mount. But here you use waypoints. That's the only thing that I really liked better about World of Warcraft than I like about Guild Wars was the flying mounts, because I just liked flying around different worlds. It was fun. And for some reason, it's taking a really long time to load tonight. Ah, we made it into Holbrack. Okay. So, this is the Norn city. Since I'm a Norn, that's where I started out at. And, these are different places you can go. This is a market of some kind. But there are different, in this spot that I came into, there's different tradespeople, and you can go to your workstations. Like I am a leather worker, so I'm going to come over here to the leatherworking station, and I can make different things. You know, if I had anything, I'd have to make some components, which I'm not going to do right now. Yeah, I could. You can craft them, and then using these components you can craft other things like armor. But you don't have to be a leather worker. You can be like a jeweler or all kind of different things. I don't know what all you can be. But this is a really cool city. It's all icy. Wonder if I jump down off here, if I die. Probably so. I'm in a wayport. But sometimes you get good stuff and sometimes you don't. And you have an inventory. You can have bags. I got all my bags here. I need to unlock another one. But that's about it. Let's see. I can show you the different characters. And I played a lot during beta, but I haven't played a lot since then. So my highest character is only like a level 41. And I've played a couple of them. But you can choose different races, like the Char. There's a female Char. I'll show you what they look like. They look funny. And with each one of these you can choose an elementalist, which I do not recommend. Wait, we'll go back and do another one because Chars are funny looking. You can be a human, a Char, a human, a Norn, which is what I am, an Asura, or a Silvari, which which they're plant people. I've played one of those. Let's look at the humans. Okay. So with each one you can choose to be an elementalist, which I would not suggest. I played the elementalist during beta, and they are really hard to get good at. You can play a warrior, and that's pretty straightforward. A guardian, which is kind of like a paladin. They're like a cross between a magician and a warrior. You can play an engineer. I think they can wear heavy armor, but they make things. They use a lot of guns and totems and stuff like that. You can be a ranger, which is what I am. You can be a necromancer, which uses the dark arts, and you have like some fiends or something follow you around. You can be a thief, which is somebody who uses a lot of stealth and sneaks up behind people, or you can be a mesmer, which has absolutely no clothing on. But they trick you too. They like have mirror images of themselves pop up. They don't wear any clothes. Let's see which one. No, she's not wearing anything either. But yeah, don't be an elementalist. They're really hard. All right, and you can customize it for each of the different races. It has a tallest and a shortest, and you can pick your body style. You can be any size you want except for fat. Which I'm not complaining. Who really wants to be fat? You can pick your skin color. That looks good. You can pick your... That's ugly. What? She looks like she's tired and on drugs. You can pick your face, but then even if... Good God. She's been watching too much of The Cure or something. But even after you pick your face, you can change it up. Pick your hairstyle. You got a lot of different ways to customize it. And then with each thing you can make it as you can really spend a lot of time doing this if you want to. She looks like she swallowed a prune or something. Head width. Whoa. Uh, head size. Let's give him a big old melon. Alright, and then you can change the... What in the hell happened to my face? Oh my god. I've never made one. Maybe she's wearing a mask. She must be wearing a mask. That's freaky. And then you can do your armor dyes, but you can choose whatever color. And then as you play the game, you unlock more and more colors that you find roaming as you roam. I like blue. I know you like purple. Yeah, but you can change it. You can change it all that you want. Let's see what this mask does. Whoa, that's an ugly mask, man. I don't think I want to be a mesmer anymore. But then after you get it all customized, you can choose your different I don't know, elements of yourself, you know. Then it'll change the game. I have made a horrible... Look at this. This is Tacky Day. It's Tacky Day in Guild Wars. I'm glad I'm not keeping this character. But you can choose different elements of your story that'll change the game for you. So, you know, it just makes it a little bit more customized. I am not keeping this character. Or you can choose to be one of these cute little Asuras. Oh, now he's not very cute. Well, some of them are cute. They have sharp little teethies. I think the next character I make is going to be a Asura. I think it's going to be an Asura Paladin. I mean Guardian. I'm sorry. Alright, so that is the character creation. And that's all I was going to show you, I guess.